This is my 9th year of competing at the WSOP main event. I've loved every single one leading up to it, but I think this year in particular I feel a good frame of mind. I've seen ready to go. I think my poker game is pretty good at the moment too. So I feel in good shape there. I feel refreshed. Looking forward to what the challenges bring in the main event. The last 8 have been very exciting, except for one. I think I got knocked out on day 1. Otherwise, I've managed to get through fairly deep. And I think my best result was 682 or 683, something like that. And I think they paid 680 or 681, so I just missed. I just bubbled on that. So disappointing not to make the money 1 out of those 8 years, but hopefully this will be the year. As I said, I feel in pretty good touch. I've played a fair bit of poker, played some home games back in Melbourne, played a little bit online. I've played some games since I've been in Las Vegas, played a memorial tournament here, a charity event, played some home game with some mates as well. So I'm in pretty good form. I feel pretty good, but more or less I think poker is about feeling pretty fresh in your mind so you can actually make the right decisions. And I feel like I've had really good preparation leading up to the main event, my day 1. I feel ready to go. Well, there's a lot of similarities between cricket and poker. You know, there's so many that we've often talked about. Just to recap on them, if one, you've got to be patient. You know, the World Series is a 10-day tournament for 12 hours a day, so they're long, long days. Cricket, you know, a lot of people say they'd rather watch grass grow than cricket, especially Americans, because they think it's pretty boring. You know, we're out there, we're at the ground at 9 o'clock in the morning. We get up at 7 o'clock, you have your breakfast, and then you go to the ground, and you don't get back till 8 o'clock at night. So it's pretty similar around that 12-hour time zone when you've got to switch on and switch off. You've got to be patient, you've got to assess your opponents. Position in the game is important, it's the same as in poker. You've got to pick your opponents to sledge, you've got to pick your opponents just to let play. So there's a lot of those sorts of things. There's not as much, obviously, mathematical stuff with the poker, with the position, the pot odds and those sorts of things as in cricket, but you're still playing the person. And there's a lot of similarities like that. So it's really good fun. I've really enjoyed that. Not knowing the table, not knowing the people, then actually sitting down and trying to work them out is exactly what I had to do as a spin bowler. You didn't have that fear factor that you can run in and hit someone in the head or try and intimidate them. You had to try and outthink them and you had to try and outsmart them. So as a spin bowler, poker's a very, very good, it's a perfect fit basically. So looking forward to playing, and I've learned a lot every single time I've come here. Different situations you find yourself in and decisions you would make. Some you make exactly the same and it's just the way it goes. As they say, that's poker. But other times I might have made a few different decisions. So I think 9 years of experience of, I suppose, not playing on the circuit full time, but playing enough tournaments, probably 4 or 5 big tournaments a year. For the last 9 years, I feel in pretty good shape. I've had a few runners up, I've had a few final tables, but hopefully maybe this year the dream can come true and win a bracelet and win the WSOP main event.